Hey, what's good guys? It's your girl Hope. Today we're going to be doing a how-to video on how to make a simple design in Illustrator, and it's going to be kind of a landscape type of design. So right now I just have my Adobe Illustrator opened up just to something I was working on last night, I think. And so now we're going to go over to File, New, and it'll just pop up with all these different kind of settings and stuff. I typically do my work in 1600 by 1600 pixels. I like the square look, but it really is up to you. So, and you don't need to name it anything for now, and just it's really up to you. I do this, so you can do that with me if you like. And so we're gonna hit create, and yours shouldn't have two artboards that pop up, but mine did because I had a setting. So I'm just gonna erase one of those real quick. And here we go. And then, okay. And then, so what I do is I like to lock this layer. So we're gonna lock it and we're gonna go here. I just like to have an empty layer just because, just in case if anything happens. And then what we're going to do now, so we have this project saved, is we're going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to just name it, you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Landscape. Okay, and I'm saving it to downloads, just personal preference, whatever you want to do, and then okay. Okay, so now the workspace is all set up, and the first thing we're going to do in this landscape is we're going to make the green grass. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to this toolbar right here. Oh, before I forget, make sure that your layout is in Essentials Classic, and how you see if that is the case or not is basically you're going to go over here, and mine says Essentials Classic. Basically these are just different layouts that you can choose. For example, this one's Essentials, and so it just changes your layout of where these things are located. But I like this, so make sure you're in Essentials Classic so you can follow along pretty well. Okay, so now back to the green grass. The green grass, we're going to use this rectangle tool. The shortcut is M for it, and we're going to select it, and we're just going to draw, or we're just going to use this rectangle shape in order to make some grass. So now you're going to want to change the fill color, of course, to a green color. So I'm just going to choose a random green color like that, and we have a stroke on it, which means there's a border. So we definitely want to get rid of that, so we're going to hit none on there. We're going to select the stroke and then hit none on there. And so there's the grass, and you can click on it with the selection tool, which is shortcut V, and you can drag it up and down like this. I'll drag it a little up so we have more grass. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lock this layer, and then we're going to go over to this square with a plus sign in it, and it's going to say create new layer. So we're going to go over here, and now we're going to make the sky. But what we need to do is layer 3 needs to go under these layers, because I'll just show you. If I do the sky, we're going to change this to a blue color. If I do the sky like this, and I'm just making sure it covers the whole entire space that we're working on here. If I have it on top, you can see that we can't see the grass, and that's not good. We want to see the grass. So when you put a layer underneath the layer 2, then it's going underneath, so it will show. So just make sure that you do that, or otherwise it'll look like this, and you won't have the full design you want. So now we have the sky done, so now we're going to do the bark of the tree. So we're going to do another layer, And basically also when you lock, it just means that you can't move it around. So I go back to the selection tool, I click on it, I cannot select it at all. And then this is I can select it and move it around. So just make sure they're locked when you're done working with them. So now back to layer 4, we're gonna do this, let's see, with the rounded rectangle tool, and we're just gonna go like this. Usually you could use shift, but we wanna make a tree, so it doesn't really matter that it's a perfect like square or anything. So for this case, and so you're just gonna do that. You're gonna just drag it and drop it and do, you could make it as thick or as thin as you want. So I'm gonna keep this, and we're gonna change the color to a brown type of color. This looks good to me. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do, if you're on a Mac, I'm on a Mac, this will work. I'm not quite sure about PC settings. I would suggest you look that up on the internet. But for Mac users, you're gonna use Option, Shift, and you're gonna click on the thing. Or Option, Shift, and you're gonna click on it, and it will duplicate it for you. And then the next thing you can do is do Command D, Command D. And then you have all these things. Command D is duplicate. So how you do that again is just to say over here, and then you're gonna click on it, you're gonna do Option Shift, and then you're just gonna move it like this, and then you can hit Command D, Command D, Command D, as long as you want, so you have the even spacing there. So we're gonna undo all that, and so there's that. And then what you can do is do this, and this is gonna be the tree, the actual tree part, the green tree part. And so select your color, do the same green if you want, or a different green. I'm gonna do a darker green actually. And then what we're gonna do is do that, and then you could do again the Option Shift thing and go like that, and then duplicate it multiple times like that, and then you have trees. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. And now I'm gonna unlock that so we can move these. And I'm gonna actually make these slightly smaller so we can put a sky in there. And then just center it, and then we're gonna put some clouds in here. So I'm gonna lock these layers, and I'm gonna change my color to white for the clouds. And we're gonna do a circle, and how you do a circle is you click on it and you do Shift, and so it's a perfect circle, it's not deformed or anything, and then you can just drag. And so what I do is I make a couple circles of different shapes or different sizes, and what I do is I put them in sort of like a cloud formation. And if you want, you can make the clouds all look the same, or you can make them look different, however you want to do it. But I just do random white circles of different sizes until I get the achieved look I want. And so that'll do it. And then what I'll do is I'll select all of them and I'll hit Command G, which means it'll group them all together. So instead of having to do, select them all individually, all you gotta do is press on it and it'll select all of them together. And so you can just put it right here and make them smaller, make them bigger. So I'm gonna do this like that. Again, guys, very, very simple. And then I'm gonna do the Option Shift again. And then I'm just gonna put it like this, and you can just mess around with it. The options are endless, and I can make this smaller or bigger if I wanted. make it bigger, and then I'm gonna just do another one right here and right there. So basically guys, that's your landscape design. You can make it as difficult, you can make it as complex as you want, or you can make it as simple as you want. This is just a introduction for people that don't know how to use Illustrator, and basically it's just making a design with the basic geometric shapes found in the toolbar over here. So you don't have to mess with any of these harder looking tools. It's just a really simple guide for using basic shapes in order to achieve a pretty cool design. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are staying safe right now during this difficult time. Just God bless, guys. Have a wonderful day, and God is in control of this all. I'll see you guys later.